Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. My voice is already almost gone. We just had a very good game of rugby to watch. Definitely the second half of this one. You can see the score next to me here. 26 to the Chiefs, 23 to the Highlanders. The game that went to Golden Point, the first Golden Point game that we have had for Super Rugby Aotearoa or Super Rugby AU. And yeah, this game was 23-all at the end of full time. And then the Chiefs able to get a penalty in the 85th minute, and Damian McKenzie able to put the ball over the post. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you all enjoy the game as much as I did. Fast-paced rugby, and it was a very fun game to watch. The first 10 minutes, we had 2 tries, and it seemed like this match was going to be an incredibly high-scoring one. But then from there, it kind of quieted down for about, I'd say, the next kind of 20 minutes or so. There wasn't really too much happening. A lot of missed kicks from a few of the players, Mitch Hunt and also Damian McKenzie. At one stage, I believe 1 kick had gone over out of the 6 attempts. But then from there, they were still able to get the win in the end, the Chiefs. We have got Mike Jones Sr. in the chat, has said, let's go Chiefs. They were able to get the win 3 in a row now for them. Very impressive indeed. And we have got Face Hope Gaming has said hi again. So I do thank you all very much for tuning into this post-match review. We are going to be looking at some of the stats to do with this match. Also, everything that did occur in it. So if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But nonetheless, first try of the match, it went to Eteno Nana Satoro on the wing. And then he did a very impressive dive. And the Chiefs from the start just looked like they were going to be playing some fast-paced rugby. And also the Highlanders, they went with that rolling maul that they know and love. And in the end, it was actually able to lead to the try of James Lynch's. That was in the 9th minute. So 2 tries in the first 10 minutes of this one. Looked like it was just going to keep on going. And then we kind of hit that kind of quiet point. And also we had quite a few injury breaks throughout this one. We had the likes of Parkinson ended up going off at halftime with an injury. And we also had Quintupai going off at halftime with an injury. Caleb Trask kind of limping off a little bit when he went off in that second half. So a lot of injuries, and that is not what these sides will be wanting to see going close to the final. Yo, didn't watch it. Was it good? It was a good second half to watch. Straight away, Highlanders came out and scored the try. Aaron Smith in the 2nd minute of that second half, 42nd minute, he was able to score it. And the Highlanders in that second half, they looked determined and they had a plan, and that was to try and get some early points on the board. The next try of the match went to Angus Tarval in the 61st. I called him a penguin because of the way he kind of jiggled or kind of wiggled on his belly over the try line. And that was the try that looked like maybe the Chiefs were going to be able to win this match. They were leading by 10 points at that stage because another penalty had led to Damian McKenzie being able to convert. Unfortunately, when you talk about penalties, though, Mitch Hunt, he had a lot of chances to be able to get 3 points and also 2 points, and it just wasn't going his way. It's weird how he went from such a high in the last match to, it just wasn't great for him in this one, unfortunately. Where's Nathan Harris? Says, Jason, that is a good question. I'm not actually too sure whether he is injured perhaps, or else I think he would have possibly been picked ahead of maybe Bradley Slater, but that is a good question. I'm playing as the Highlanders against the Chiefs, says Face Hope Gaming, and we have also got Ryan in the chat, has said hello, and welcome everyone to this post-match review. And we are going to get straight into some more of the stats, but we should mention first Joshuani able to get a try in the 70th minute. That got the Highlanders right back into the match. And then from there, we had drop kick attempts that were missed. Both sides had a missed drop kick. Damian McKenzie in about the 78th minute, and also Joshuani in that extra time period. He was able to just push it a little bit to the right-hand side, and that led to the fact that he wasn't quite able to get that one. But yeah, a lot of penalty chances for both sides, a lot of penalties given throughout this match. I will pull up the stats now and let you guys know exactly how many. But yeah, there were a few. Like, I'm thinking we had at least 20 in this match. And I think if I am correct in that regard, I will scroll down, and we do get to see that the discipline 12 against the Chiefs and 11 against the Highlanders. So 23 penalties in this match. Highlanders making the more tackles, 110 to the 90. So yeah, lamb chops were good, says Morecake. So that is good news for you as well, mate. I'm glad that you did enjoy them. But yeah, this match, defenders beaten. The Highlanders had the better of the defenders beaten. Also more carries, more meters carried, and the clean breaks were very similar. So in the end, like you would say the Highlanders, they had the better chances, but then they also probably had the bigger mistakes. The Chiefs were kind of just quite consistent with the way that they were playing, and in the end, it was effective enough, and they were able to get that win. No yellow cards or red cards in this match, which is what we like to see, because we don't like seeing players get sent off. But the stats that I am going to be reading out, they aren't completely finished yet, is just a comment that I will make because of the fact that I think these are more maybe first half and onwards a little bit. But yeah, in the end, Conor Garden-Bachop, I felt, had a pretty good game in that number 15 jersey. Took a good catch as well early on, which looked like he was ready to be able to play that number 15 quite well. Then you'll also look at the likes of Jonah Nareki, a little bit quiet compared to when he played against the Chiefs in the last match. Of course, he was able to get that hat trick, but just not quite able to get too involved in this match. Mitch Hunt had the most carry meters for the Highlanders, but unfortunately, he had quite a few mistakes as well, only actually getting 3 points throughout the night out of a possible maybe around 15. So that is one of those things that maybe, didn't quite go his way there. Aaron Smith played decently in that number 9 jersey. Kazuki Himino had a very good start to this match, looked dangerous early on, and then I'm not sure what minute he got subbed off in, but we didn't really see him in the second half too much, I didn't think. Shannon Frizzell, very busy, had a lot of carries, 12 is what this is saying. So he was a very busy boy. Josh Ioane, he actually came on the field and he scored a try, had 103 meters carried, and also had 10 carries, 3 defenders beaten. So he was looking sharp when he got out there, Josh Ioane. And it will be interesting to see if he gets to start the next match, which I believe, if I'm not wrong, they must be almost versing the Blues. They must almost be up to that point. We have also got Damian McKenzie had a good game in that number 15 jersey. He is one of the best fullbacks in the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition. He was able to get 16 points in the end, and he didn't actually get a try, but I believe he did assist one, and he did have quite a few meters carried. Tenai Nana Satoro, good on the wing, and then looking through. Quintupai was a big injury early on, or late in that first half. He wasn't there for the second. And Tokiaho looking decent with ball in hand as well. We all look at the tackle. Shannon Frizzell making 10 in the end, the most for the Highlanders. Overall, Ash Dixon making 9 as well. I feel like those will update, though, a little bit later on. And 10 for Mitchell Brown. He had a very good game. Mitchell Brown in that number 6 jersey. Kalen Boshier, feel like he was one of those players that you didn't really see, but he was doing quite a bit because he has made 9 tackles in that match as well, which is second top for the Chiefs. But yeah, looking around in the stats as well, like there were quite a few penalties throughout this match, like I mentioned. A lot of offside at the kick were actually one of those ones that did get called and did get pulled up quite often. So it will be interesting to see how those teams improve it in the future. But yeah, anyone who is just tuning in now, I will quickly run through the tries once again. It was Tenai Nana Satoro who was able to score in the 5th minute. Then the next try was James Lynch's. That was in the 9th minute. Then we moved to the 42nd minute. Aaron Smith was able to pick up a try. Angus Tarval then was able to score in the 61st. Josh Ioane was able to score in the 70th. And then in that situation, the end score after 80 minutes was actually 23-all. And then we went to Golden Point, and then we saw that the Chiefs, 5 minutes in to Golden Point, they were able to get the win. But yeah, it was a fun game to watch, that is for sure. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it as much as I did. Yeah, nonetheless, I think that is almost going to be the end of this little summary video. It is just going to be a short one. We have got a live stream starting very soon between the Reds and the Brumbies. That should be an exciting game of Super Rugby AU, top of the table clash. And hopefully you guys will be tuning in for that as well. But nonetheless, I think that is going to be the end of this post-match review. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It was just a little short one. But of course, the stats haven't been completely released yet. So we are still waiting upon that. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the live stream, and I will see you all in the next one.